YouTube, good morning. This vehicle came in to the workshop after changing the gearbox. This is a 2009 Toyota Camry. They've changed the gearbox due to a fault of not selecting the whole gear. It only selects the first and second gear, and it will get stuck without selecting other gears. So they have bought another new gearbox and installed in the vehicle, and the fault still persists before it was brought into my workshop to rectify. Now we are going to scan the vehicle and see what's up with the vehicle. So I am using a launch professional scanner 123E. So install the scanner and let me scan the vehicle. Okay. Trying to on my scanner. The ignition is still on, waiting for my scanner to boot. Okay. I just want to do the video to show how this fault was rectified, the cause of the problem of the gearbox. So this is Toyota on the 2009 Toyota Camry, as you can see. Okay, with a 4-cylinder engine. So this is Camry, and the type of Camry is the American, which is this with the same label on the sticker. So we have 2009 Camry, and with VSC, yes, and without smart key. This is it. And okay, so it's 2AZ engine. So this is it. So it's now scanning. Okay, it has finished scanning. Auto scan. And this is the code. This is a p0500 vehicle speed sensor A circuit. 2 code on the OBD and the ECM, the same code of vehicle speed sensor. Then on the ABS we have c1330 open circuit in right front speed sensor circuit. Okay, now I'll do a little talking. I've scanned this vehicle before and find out that the vehicle speed sensor, when you clear the code, it will still come out. And I've done everything. I've tried to change the vehicle speed sensor. This is it on this gearbox. This is the one that come with the new gearbox, the Belgian gearbox, and I've removed this one and find another and put another one, and the fault still persists. So I then find out that the blue long fuse on the hood, under the hood, was blown up. You can see I added wire to it to see whether to check for the cause of the problem. I installed the fuse and it still got blown. Then I begin to search for the fault and now locate what the fuse is controlling on this vehicle. And I find out that this fuse controls the ABS module. Controls the ABS module, which was burnt. I found out that the ABS module was burnt. We then order for another ABS module, which I have installed. For your information, when you are going for a module, ABS module, make sure that they have the same serial number, or they have the same serial number and with the same color of the logos on the module. And also it has a number 8x. As you can see it, 8x. So you watch the label, the logo, the sticker on the module, whether they are of the same thing with the one that you want to change. They must be of the same color and the same appearance with the same number, 8x. As you can see, this is 8x. That's when they will be compatible. Apart from that, you will begin to change more. It will not off the ABS light, and you begin to go for another model. So now the code p0500, I've changed the things that I was supposed to change. Then I've used my multimeter to check the ABS, to check the wheel sensors, the ABS sensor, which is this, to check for power on the ABS socket. I've checked the sensors, the wheel sensors, and they are all okay. The wheel sensors with the reading, apply the reading here, the reading, an ohm reading, to see how the resistance, and it has 1.0 resistance. I've applied it and I got 1.0 resistance and 1.0 ohms. I also applied to the front right that the scanner is mentioning, and I still got the same reading, 1.0 ohms of resistance. Now I begin to search for the fault, the cause of the problem that the ABS light could not go off after installing the ABS module, and why the speed sensor is still coming up, the code is still coming up, and but the fuse, the long fuse, is okay now. I've installed a new one and it's no more blowing up. Then I begin to use my multimeter to check for voltage on the ABS wheel sensor wire, and I find out that there was no current coming up on the front right side of the ABS wire, which is this. There was no current, which is this. This is the one here. is the wire. There was no current on the ABS wire, so that kept me confused before I started tracing the location where the wire was coming out from. Here was okay, and coming to this place, I found out that the problem is the wire was caught by either a mouse, and this is the wire. One of the wires was caught by a mouse. So let me join the wire and see how the fault will look like. So this is the wire was caught by mouse. Now I am thinking that was the cause of the problem. So we'll get a wire. Let me get a wire and try to join it up. Okay, trying to join the wires. Sorry for where the wire is. There's no way I can balance where to fix the wire, so I'll keep my camera for a while. Let me fix the wire. So I've joined the wire. As you can see, I've joined the two wires. Join the wire. I'll tape it later. I will tape the wire later. Let me just check how it looks like. So the ABS wheel sensor wire is connected. Here is connected, and the wire here, ABS sensor, wheel sensor wire. Is also connected. Okay, let me clear the code and see how it looks like. So this is the code, and clear code. Okay, all the code is off and normal. So off the ignition and start the vehicle, and the ABS light is off. Wow. And ABS light is off. Wow. Okay. The speedometer trip was not moving up before. I engage the gear, reverse, and drive. So, wow. As you can see, the gear is now working properly. It's now working well. You can see. Wow. And this is the end of the video. Thanks YouTube. If you like the video, subscribe and thumbs up. Dozie Auto Mechanics, Olo, Imo State, Nigeria. Thank you.